Hello, we have partnered up with the Audio 93 to do a giveaway for this game, The Legend of Icaro. We are giving away 10 Xbox Series codes to the lucky winners. To enter, all you have to do is subscribe to us on the Gamer Section channel and follow us on Twitter to enter. We will be announcing the winners on August 14th on the Gamer Section podcast. Do not miss out on this giveaway. Hello ladies and gents, this is KANO from the Gamer Section back with another review. For today's review is on Industria for the Xbox Series X and S, Xbox One, PS4 and 5, and PC. You play as Nora, a woman from an alternative history at the end of the Cold War and Berlin Walls coming down. She and her partner Walter were working on Atlas, that is a powerful MacGuffin that the story is revolved around. Walter ends up going missing, so Nora travels to a new time and place to find Walter and figure out what happened. The game is heavily inspired by BioShock, Half-Life, and Dishonored. Graphically, the game is good but not great. The overall presentation is decent when it comes to the story dialogue and the music aspect of the game. Each area of the game has a different feel and the movement is very different, and the way the format of the game is decent. Industria is a first-person shooter where you only have about 5 weapons in the game. You go through each level in the game solving puzzles and fighting robotic type of enemies to find out what happened to your partner. You start out with an axe in the game and you go to find different collectibles in the game. The gun battles are short in the game, so you won't have to fight enemies for long periods of time. When fighting the enemies, you can bash people over the head, breaking boxes and collecting ammo. There are only 2 modes in the game which you can play, which is on normal or hardcore, but on normal is really hard in a way too. Honestly, this game has some major bugs, so let me break it down, shall we? The frame rate drops very bad in the game, and on the new gen hardware we should have had it at 60 frames per second, but really it's 30 frames and really drops to about 15 frames in certain spots. One of the main issues is the save spots. Every time you want to save the game, there is not a place to save it at all like that. There is supposed to be an old school typewriter, but it's most of the time nowhere to be found. The biggest drawback in the game is the button mechanics. You have to hold the left analog stick to run, and really you should just click it once to run, and they don't have that option to do that, and that's an epic fail in a big way. This game felt rushed and needed way more polish in the game's graphical, and the reason why I'm saying that is based off the fact that, for one, the game have major texture pop-in issues. For example, when you are in the dark, you see different pop-ups and see some static pop-ins on the game. The story in the game also felt like I had more questions than answers, and the story felt truly underdeveloped. The gameplay of Industria is underdeveloped and rushed. It felt like the button mechanics wasn't fluid and slow paced where it didn't need to be. The reload speed in the game is extremely slow and aiming ain't on point at all. Even though the graphics in the game is good, there is work that still needs to be done. For that, I give Industria a 2 out of 5. Thank you for tuning in to the best place for gaming, and that's the Gamer Section. Be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel.